New girlies, new talents, yeah, it's pretty much, yes, the butterfly cut with a little more detail. I really want to show you guys how to just stay focused on their frame and how to create shape with their face here. And like Andrew said, how far to go back here. Yeah, so everything before the ear is where I start. Yeah, and just section this. Let me isolate the front and just show her. Show the side. So starting, my comb is at the top of her head, going all the way down to behind the ear, right? Yes. We're going to just do, okay, if I was like behind the chair doing this by myself, I honestly would have cut her. I honestly would have cut her how she came in. I would have asked her for if she washed her hair. You know, if she came with fresh hair and she just washed it yesterday, I would have just cut it, like face framing it quick. But we wanted to get like the whole drying part out of the way. So that's why we're doing it this way. Yeah. You know why? Because most times when your client comes in, that's how they style their hair. Like that's how they wear it, that's how they style it, that's what they do. So that's why I cut their face frame how they come in, most times. If they have like, just like for me, bed hair and stuff, I'll smooth it out with the dryer, of course, real quick. And then I'll cut their face frame as is, kind of thing. And then wet them and do this part, like backwards. I'll do it the other way. Because really, I like to connect this with my frame already. So I'm kind of doing it opposite. Just we're just gonna knock this part out of the way. I think one thing in your career is good posture. Good posture, keeping consistent. Later on in your career, we create our own habits. Come in consistent as your first day. Try to. It's very hard to, but consistency is one thing that us hairstylists need to have. Okay, elbows up. My over direction. Let's see, cutting wrong way. I had to refresh my my posture because I was very just creating my own, you know. I think I was cutting at first. I would bring it all the way to the top, and then I would bring it back down and like cut it. You're losing the tension and the elevation that way, and kind of changing your haircut a little. So I had to keep my tension. Pie sections all around real quick. Doing the 180. I'll just go on the side though, so you guys can make sure my posture is good. Having a long cutting comb is great too. You already got this for Andrew, yeah? Because you know you said you have a hair cutting client, yeah, coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing like this, just framing. Exactly. Oh, right on. Was it like one of your guys' wife or something?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. She's like, you cut my hair, yeah.
See.
Wait, Andrew, you doing a lot of cut?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He has his wife's
I'm excited for that.
haircut. Okay, you shouldn't be cutting past the knuckle, I know. For you guys.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Or in school, okay?
Sorry, I forget.
I have cut my frames wet before. It's not like you have to do it dry. I have done it wet. I just pretty much do like the detailing all dry. She said cutting in front of the client is a no-no. But as true educating, yes. But it's only for a second, okay? Most times, I know, when I was doing my thing, I was like, oh, that's the thing? Can't cut in the front. I was like, what about the butterfly? I was like, what about? In Europe, it's illegal. So, if who's uncomfortable working in front of them, you know, like cutting this part? Nobody? Okay, that's good. Most times, I just ask them, can you close your eyes at this part? I'm just gonna be. Well, like, I just ask this part, I say this part you can close your eyes because I'm going to be working around the face. Like, I'm going to be working around, like, in front of your face, you know. And most times they're like, okay, you know, know. It's just so that I can concentrate and also.
I'm not just staring at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and it's also too because I am. The hair is gonna be here, and you just want them to be comfortable. So yes, you can close your eyes while I'm working. I'm gonna be working around the face. Yeah, and that's all I say. Okay, so body posture, always making sure that you're right in front of your client. Your client's posture is very important as well. Yes. So I always have them relax back, feet uncross. Yes. And then sometimes if they don't know what to do with their hands, I tell them to put their hands right on the armrests, like you're a queen. Okay, just relax, okay? I think throughout my career too, I've learned that women with longer hair have a hard time trusting than short hair. Like they're so like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing down there? Like, they're very, it's because this is a lot of length, they're trusting somebody with all their length. It took a while to grow or maybe didn't, but they love long hair. This is like their hair, right? So my career at one point, I wanted to only do long hair. I thought of that. So maybe I should only do long hair because those are the ones who will be your longtime clients once you gain trust. Is long hair, yes. Short hair, they're very brave. They're just cut it, They're very. Okay, so I'm standing right in front. Client's posture is good. My posture is good. And I'm right in front of them. Eyes are closed. Okay. I like to find their shape of their head first. This is where you'll always find where the client's head shape is. Yes. Oh, hi. Yes. So placing the comb right at top, you'll see where the comb and the head do not meet. That is how far you're going to go for their frame. And that's how you pretty much find everyone's face shape. So I kind of start right there. And I'm letting my comb guide me because I really want the shape of her face. So I'm kind of pushing it to see wherever, whatever hair I gather. And then that's my triangle diamond my triangle section in the front. She said she's a side part. Let's go back to that because she said she's a side part. Can you look in that mirror just so that you can see? Okay. You said here, right? To the right. So if you're ever trying to find the part, right, you push her back. You can, right here?
Yeah,
it's kind of where it goes. Yeah. A little more.
A little bit more. Yeah. Around there.
Around there?
Right here.
See when they say that? Around there. Yeah. So letting them figure it out, right?
I like this.
How she tosses. Okay, perfect. And I'll just kind of clean, sorry. So then I'll clean that up. That's where she said she parts it. So I'm gonna start here actually. Do you think you wear your hair to the side 80% of the week?
No, it's mostly middle.
Okay. So it's the middle.
Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes I do.
But I mean, but you saw how I triple checked, right? Okay, let's do the part. Wait, do you wear your? Yeah. Okay. Yes. If she said yes, then you cut it that way, and then I would triple check down the middle. Yeah, back and forth. Yes. Because hair flows, hair moves. So you want to move it how they move it. Front, forward, back. Okay. Yeah. Finding where the comb lifts. I'm gonna get my section, and that's from each side. You can look down a little for them. Creating the high section. I'm gonna move that. I know this is not a thing, but I literally use their ear to tuck, as a clip. We going, girl. We trying to get fast tips, okay? Tuck it. Okay, that's how I usually do. This is where I'm starting my guide. This area. And just for framing. Yes. It's like I said, if she had curly texture hair, I would only start at the neck area and then style it, and teach her how to style it because it's her first time having hair around her face and all that, yeah. Most women, why they don't like hair around their face? Because no one trained them how to take care of it. Nobody told them how to do it. Most women would have framing, fluttery pieces. Just nobody telling them what to do. Because they come to me and they're like just yesterday, she's like, what the hell are you doing? I said, what are you talking about? And as she left here, she's like, I don't know what witchery you guys got going on in this place. I'm like, what? She was funny. She was so funny. And I honestly just trimmed a little, and she's calling me witchcraft. Hello? That just kind of showed to me that she hasn't got a great haircut. Okay, so no tension, finding your guide. I'm not even pulling at all. And we're gonna point cut. Oh, posture, sorry. Oh, what do you got? Yeah. Point cutting. It's not exactly straight, it's not a square. Yeah, about there. That's her lip area. Of course, with cutting, everybody, I said the lip, but I left a little extra, right? Always go a centimeter or two than where you said, because you're gonna be, like, leave room to keep texturizing and trimming, yes. Oh, so I gotta show you. My next section here, of course, yeah, splitting. I took a small section from each side of her middle part, and now I'm bringing it back. And we're gonna do a triangle section right here. This is a section to me, like right here. My live people. So hand is under. Really, it's for around the face. It's a very like 45 to 90 degree, very butterfly cut. Everything is meeting to the middle point of her nose here. I'm bringing everything to her face. Yes, yes. I'm not over directing past the middle of her face. Yeah, everything. Her nose is like my point right here. Stop there, and then don't be afraid to cut. Just cut all that off, okay? And then I just keep adding the hairline in there. We keep feeding. Everybody has a, like I said, whoever gives birth, postpartum, or anything, yeah, you have to keep filling this area, just like your money piece, right? It's the same thing with cutting. You keep filling this area until she has a full frame, basically. And it's all I'm taking vertical section and then I'm bringing it forward. Yeah. I know it's very tedious, but she'll fall in love with you after this. So this part is all to the frame, and I'll show you. I actually do something different of everything in this section. I know it's very disconnected. I do a diagonal back section, and this is a disconnected layer right here. Yes. So this is its own. We do a butterfly cut right here, and this is going to be a 90 degree. Because once you, I don't know, when I bring it here, it does do the same, but it's not flowing how I want it if I don't take it at a 90 here. I've created it before like that, and it's just not what I want. You know? So make sure I'm keeping my ball. Now, how to cross-check this before I move to the top here? I know, it's so tedious. I do a diagonal back right on top. This is actually a money changer right here. When I don't double check here and do like a 180 layer, I don't know why. It's very disconnected, like I said. When I don't bring it up here, everything stays right here. Like it's all like kind of one length. So to give like more flow, I do like a 180 right here. Because once you lay it over, it adds extra lift. It takes that weight out right there. Like, I don't know why, it's just a game changer. Like, because most times that's where the weight is. Because it's just like, it's blocking your frame. So if you don't do a diagonal back up here, and then I keep adding that back. I keep connecting it. But if you don't do this part, it's just gonna lay heavy most times. You could texturize it with your texturizing shears, but this is just more dissected and detailed. Like if you wanted to really know the whys, like of how to create this look. Yeah, so how I connect these two now, because this is pretty much how I want it, pretty much done. So now I'm gonna connect this to this as a 90. And you're gonna cut all that out. Like, don't be afraid to cut. You're scared. So you're scared. This is her frame. But see, you have to cut this at a 90 because if you kind of lift it or cut it, then she'll have a mullet. So it has to stay at a 90. Like it has to. Don't lift it, don't elevate it, don't do anything like that. Yeah, I keep it at a 90 or it'll be shorter. So now how I connect this is I just keep diagonaling back.
Okay, can you show that angle again?
Yeah, because there's this part right here. You see that? You just clean it up. Period. And you can do that with everybody. Because once you find their head shape, you're framing every face shape. And then I would thin this out. I would twist it, and then I'll texturize it on the ends to really give a nice flow there. Yeah, and then how I connect this, so a vertical. Taking the butterfly, so really it's always vertical section, butterfly, and then you're doing that diagonal back lift to get that corner. That's really what I keep doing all the way to the back, and then I connect the back. So yeah, in the middle. This is our guide there. We're just kind of, you know, because we're saving length too. We're not like trying to, so that was already there. And now I'm just gonna connect my frame to here, basically. Taking a diagonal back.
Janeen, I have a question.
Yes!
Are you just cutting straight or are you angling at all? Are you just cutting straight up?
I'm angling.
Okay.
Yes. That's why I said I know you can probably create this look with a razor. That's why I said I really want to take a razor class because I know I could just do this section and just razor. You know, I'm wasting time opening snap. Yeah. Like I'm wasting time like having to flip it and cut it. Like okay, so see how my section fell out. I will get a smaller section, so I'll start here and then work my way down. When I first started, it is a little technical, but it's not. You know, like. It's very frame of the flow, like I'm telling you. It's just diagonal back sections. Everything's curved with the face. Does this seem a little hard to do with everybody? What do you feel? Huh?
Yeah. Slicer. Yeah, we're slicers.
Oh yeah, see. Face framing. You have to keep like curving the face. And this is my guide. Like, I never go shorter than here. Yeah. You get scared you cut? Every time I cut, I hear somebody.
I just having a heart attack.
Does it seem too Does it feel like too much to everybody?
No.
Everyone's scared?
I can't wait to see style.
Yeah, right? When you drop it, it's great. Don't freak out. Pretty much our last section. Okay, everyone's freaking out. Brooke, this is how I cut your hair, okay? Yeah. Section, yes. See, that's our guide, okay? Yeah, how far I go, Andrew, would be, yeah, I don't pass the ear. Bringing everything to the front, over directly.
It's just the trick is just super small sections.
Super small. So same thing. I know, should I turn to the other side?
Yeah.
Maybe this side. Okay. Sorry, taking you for a ride. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's it. See, very disconnected. Can you see me in that one? Trying for that, multitasking here. See, always sweating, you know? Okay, I did my guide here all the way to the top, and now we're gonna cross check, like I said, right on the diagonal back. Right above, coming down a little. Yes, diagonal back. And I'm taking my comb and I'm like using her head. Like I'm really curving it around her face for these diagonal backs.
Janeen, sorry, I have another question.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned this already,
Yeah.
but does it have to be on wet hair or can you do it on dry too?
You can do it on dry.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah, I actually like doing this part dry.
Okay.
Well, her hair's dry, but I wanted to show both because there's a lot of, because I'm gonna pretty much cross-check it dry.
Oh.
So I just wanted to show everyone wet because there's people who do it wet. Yeah, yeah. I know, too bad I didn't have a mannequin and then show you what happens when you elevate it. Like I could have went on the side and then been like, that's what you don't do. You know? Skim through the side, just doing the same. actually, yeah, like I said, I like to do the front dry, and then I like to do the back just wet because they have a lot of hair, because it's just long layers in the back. Okay, we're gonna dry real quick. Is he in the bathroom? Okay, I'll just cross check. You can tell Bri. We're gonna dry real quick. I wanna cross check this dry. So you can do this wet or dry, but since we're waiting for Bri, I'm just gonna cross check one here. So now that all the layers are done, the front and the back is pretty much like the foundation is in. As you can see though, because we're not fully done, but there's always natural weight here, always. That's when I love to take, yeah, that's when all the texturizing shears come in at the end. But you would mostly, 100% of the time, need to texturize right here. And you have to. It's just gonna look like, that's where the full weight is. Yeah, so just go take your shears. When she's all smoothed out and dry, I'll show that part. But this is like the, kind of train all my clients if they like to do the blowout look, or they like volume, wet texture sprays is way better than a dry one. At least with wet, it had more hold. Dry is kind of like a wash and wear, kind of just kind of like, if you want more of a hold, yes. Heat protect, of course. Does anybody have problems like your clients don't buy products? Everybody's selling products? Yeah, right? Good. Yeah, right? So. I know, for our return ones, yeah, you're like, I know you have everything, but what did you run out of? Yeah.
She's gotta rearrange the shelves. Like,
yeah, right? Or you hate the ones like, oh, I ran out, so I went to Walmart. You went Walmart. You know, you could call me. We'll put one on the side. Yeah, so most times I just at least educate your client. You don't want to like push it too much. But as long as you tell them, as long as you're buying your product from the right place. Okay, nothing wrong with Amazon, Target, all that. You know, as long as you're getting it from a salon, near salon. You know, I try not to push us, but I just say near salon, Ulta Support, you know, or just get it from that website if you can. Don't be going on Amazon and stuff, you know, because most people like to support a brand nowadays. They like to support. Okay. So we're just gonna start. Let me do. So quick roller placement. Does anybody do rollers right now? Okay, let's show real quick then. For a quick roller placement, always pre-clip your sections. Yes. What was awesome is we got to watch Connie. Does anyone follow Connie? Glamour by C. Okay, period. But yeah, she is a good example of taking the haircut and blowout and making it just her whole menu. That's all she does. Haircuts and blowouts. That's her full menu. Like, oh, sorry, I do try to push it on the side. But yeah, so I do, you can look down a little. So I do one little square here, one right behind. And when you pre-clip it, at least it's already ready to go. Like, it takes a long time to pick up and grab. So just pre-sectioning so you already know what's next. This is just like a quick roller because like your next client's coming in kind of thing. So I'll do two on the side here. And then the back is very, just two sections going all the way up with one here in the middle. But yeah, at least when you pre-do your sections, you can just keep moving. Oh, sorry, Brian. These are all on Amazon. I mean, I just got mine on Amazon. It's a very affordable thing. And this is just if you have time in your day. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna get content and do a roller set on that girl, you know? Okay, most times, yeah, over here is all, here, Brian, this is section. So we're just gonna do squares like this. Of course, you kind of want to make them a little small because of the size of your roller. I mean, if things are falling out because there's so much long hair here, more clips. Just yeah. Clip the rollers on both sides. But really, it gives such a lovely bounce, you know, and they're gonna want that haircut again, you know. I know we're not dry bar, but why not, right? let's have them come to us instead of that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with the trend nowadays, everything is low maintenance. Healthcare, scalp, right? Healthy hair. So I usually move with the trends because I still kind of do it all. I do hand extensions, cutting, blonding, like kind of everything. I think I just stayed in everything because I have to train our team and our new talent, so I'm exposed to everything still. So I haven't really picked one. But I like to steer with the trend. So right now it's like haircuts, browning. So I do a lot of high lifts now. So like I changed all my services because that's the clientele change. So I just move with them kind of thing. So all my haircut clients, I actually convert them to do a high lift. I'm like, oh, you know, you should put some brown in here or something. You don't like bleach? Oh, okay, you know, there's high lift. You should try that out if you want and stuff like that. So I change with my clients kind of thing. I'm like, oh, nobody like color. Okay, you like haircut? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start in the front. While I'm styling, we do have our Indulge pop-up. We wanted to just welcome everybody. You guys are so used to that. Yeah. We usually, for our education classes, we have our nurses come in for any vitamin shots or anything. So we'll have the menu going around if you guys need some vitamins, okay, while we're styling. Oh, we have 2 brushes. This is the Ibiza, Boar Bristle, and then Olivia Garden, yeah. I always say Olive Garden, that's why I had to make sure. We really just wanted to go on vacation. Yeah, that's okay. Like, babe, I gotta go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't even show how I roll that. Yeah. Okay, so keeping tension. Especially since while rollers are in, it is hard to like keep it clean. Okay. That's one thing, you know. So I'm like overextending so that I can get close to the root. Yeah, so I'm working the ends in. If layers come out, then just change your direction. You have to find where you have to find the angle of where you can have all her layers in the roller. Yeah, so just tension. Let us know if we're pulling too hard. Okay? Always let her know. Everyone's sensitivity is different. If she said, ow, we're awakening the scalp. Nah, don't say that, but you know. Say it in a better way, you know. So I use this like a brush. So I'm literally like brushing. I put my hands inside. It's actually like more sturdy. And I'm like using it like a brush. I'll brush all the ends in. We're gonna go under. So it's whatever look you want to create. If you want to go over, like put the roller on top or under. It all depends. You can ask her, you like it flipped out or flipped in? I'm doing flipped out. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely ask that because some women, you know what they want. So pulling the tension. And then most times when I'm already have all the ends in and I'm like kind of pulling, not too hard, but like enough for the Velcro to grip the hair. And then I put my hands on the side here to make sure all the hairs stay inside. Yes. We'll keep doing that again. Next one. Yeah. Oh, as you want to see how Bry's doing it back here. Smile, Bry. Keep it there. I didn't tell him. Sorry, we didn't do a demo together. And then here. Yeah, for under the roller. Yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
He did good. I didn't tell him how I like it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now I know I don't waste time. I'll put all of this in one big roller. I kind of like the butterfly cut because that's how we cut her hair. So I'll overextend, put it in the roller like diagonal. What am I doing?
You got it.
Oh. I'll dry this way. Yeah. Drying towards the face. Really just keep rolling it. Overextending when the layers aren't staying in. And then you're gonna wanna go under to unwrap. Don't worry about your hair being, if it's not hot, because after all the rollers are in, you can put the dryer back on. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stand in front of her to get this in. Oh. My hands are in the middle, using it like a brush. So we're gonna lay all those hairs down. My thumb is here to hold, and then I wrap this part right around.
Turn a little to the left.
Oh!
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, do it again.
Yeah.
Hold it. Sorry, right? You okay?
No, do that.
You can use my dryer thing, don't worry. Okay, so holding it, tension, putting my thumb here to hold, and then wrapping it around. I kind of go on the side. See how it's like wrapping it around the side. And then using my thumbs to like
The guy.
guide it up, yes. And I am holding tension. Sorry, you okay?
My hair fell out. My hair fell out.
Where? Oh, this is okay.
Yeah, is that okay?
No. Thank you. The audience is paying attention. And then from under here. You shouldn't have it, you should have heats on. Working at the top first. Have you ever colored your hair?
No.
No.
High
Have you ever been interested in color?
Highest class, yeah?
No.
Oh.
Once I start getting gray hair, I'm definitely gonna want to cover it.
Well, when that happens, you call me.
Yes.
I got something for
I
you.
will.
Okay. And I always like to tell, whether it's a haircut client, any kind of client, I like to get them excited for their next one. I call it, I know it's weird, but I call it a hair plan. Okay. Yeah. I got a hair plan for you. You want to hear it? Just like your car plan and your life plan. I got your hair plan.
Workout plan. A hair plan.
Yeah. That's literally what I do call it. Your first time client is like a first date. You have to be a good listener. You have to vibe. And you gotta build trust, right? It's just like dating. Literally. You're not a good listener, then that date just did not go well. Or you didn't ask enough questions. That has totally happened to me. You don't ask enough, and then a whole another conversation. Okay, now brushing it all in before we put it all in.
Did anybody want anything from the menu? Just in case.
I need one.
Okay. NAD.
I need a
Lipo.
B12 and an NAD.
Okay.
Oh.
Rye. Rye you didn't want it?
Oh, so yes. For big rollers, yes. So one at the top and one at the bottom.
Me too.
Everything feel okay? Yeah. Perfect. Always checking in her, talking to her.
Yeah.
Think of anything.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you use the same size rollers for like the whole entire head, or like?
No.
Some
Yeah, they have different
smaller.
sizes, large, medium, and small. The small ones I'll do right here, face frame. Yeah. Big ones are all in the back. And then for my clients, if you want to replicate this, I honestly tell them just do these two. Okay. Just do the top two, girl, and you'll get the kind of same look pretty much. You want to educate your client about scalp health, of course. Either you're a return or a first-time client. I just always talk to my client like it's the first time. Like, I'll bring things up, the same thing, Like, remember, drying after the shower, true healthy hair starts from the scalp. You want it dry, clean every day. And then I'll tell them what I do. You know, I don't have time to dry every day sometimes. I always say, if you don't have AC in Hawaii, you ain't drying your hair, okay? So I always tell mine like air dry in sections. There's so much hair here. You want to air dry in sections, kind of like how you curl your hair. And then you go back in the bathroom and go get that leftover moisture out of your hair. You must do it. I got this metaphor from my sister. Oh yeah. Her hair is like a towel or a sponge, right? It absorbs water. It's like a quick metaphor to tell your clients. If you don't hang that towel or that sponge, right, it's all musty and it smells, right? There's nothing wrong with your hair. It's just, you know, you don't want it to have any odor smell or anything like that. And then later on, it can produce melding, you know? So if nobody's told them that, they're not gonna know, you know? So I just always remember to tell them. I know, these are like all conversation fillers, you know, sometimes. I kind of call it that, like when you're with your client. And I only kind of talk about things of what I'm doing. Like if we're in the front, we'll only talk about cutting. If we're by the wash, we'll only talk about wash. If we're here, we'll talk about only styling. That way you're not like jumping all over the place. They'll literally forget whatever you said. Like, so I kind of like to take the opportunities while you're doing it. Because it clicks more with the client. Yeah, see, it's kind of all coming out, but that's all right. So I go from under. Just trying your best to stay organized. Yeah. It's a very good question. I like to learn my client on what type of person they are first. Because there's two types. There's a daily wash person or there's a wash day person. So I'll kind of educate them on either one. So if they're a daily wash, yeah, you probably gotta dry every day. If they have a wash day, you should be cleansing like 2 to 3 times. You know, it's very normal to shampoo twice. I said, just like our dishes, right? I know I relate everything to life. I said, you take off all the food, right? And then there's a scrub side and there's the oil side. So you have to take everything off first. So when you're shampooing, you should be rinsing like 1 to 2 minutes. Wetter is better for shampoo. So they need to get all that surface off first. So I'll say rinse to 1 to 2 minutes, especially women with long hair. It's hard to get in there. So I'll kind of tell them, you know, you have to lift and like really get in there, like rinse. And that's how you'll get a good cleanse. And then work your shampoo in there and get in there. But if you have a wash day, it's highly recommended to do 2 to 3 washes. Like it's normal because you're a wash day girl. Yeah. So I kind of ask them that first. And then, of course, everything should be air dry and then taking all moisture out. So I tell them that's the same thing for both. Yeah. But I kind of get to know them first before telling them what to do. Because you really need to learn your client first and make it easier for their life, not changing their lifestyle to their hair. Yeah. So I kind of always ask them that first, and then I'll tell them. Because that's all it really is. You're just 2 types. I tell them, I'm a wash day girl. Like my second day I'm washing, so I always wash twice. And then, yeah, do my dry technique and everything. And then if they're air dry girl, that's fine. But as long as you're going back in there to get the moisture. Like it's very important. You cannot be sleeping with wet scalp. Yes. And then heat protectant. I said at least get the Unite or something that has 2 and 3, right? It kind of introduces them. Because I tell them everything starts with your daily shampoo. Like if you don't know where to start, get a good shampoo conditioner and then at least a heat protectant afterwards. Yeah. And then build your kit from there. I kind of tell them. Or sometimes I'll be like, hey, what are you running out of? Oh, conditioner? Okay, just take home this one, you know, and then finish what you have at home or something. I kind of just trying to like inch it that way instead of like selling them so hard. Yeah, kind of like naturally. Most times too, I'll make all my clients take pictures. I'll have them take a picture of everything I used on them. Just because if they ask me, hey, what did you use? I don't remember, girl. I was like, oh, last month. Yeah, so at least 2, I tell them, at least you have a picture of it. So whenever you want it, just text me and I'll put it on the side. Yeah, so you remember like what I used on you that day. Because girl, I'm not gonna remember. Yeah, I told them. Okay, here we go. This is the roller set. See, I know the back will never be cute. It's all right. Unless it's a photo shoot, then we would have worked really hard to stay nice. But you know, as long as the clips are all in, okay. Then this is normal. Honestly, this is realistic. It will kind of maybe look like this, you know, because you're tucking and pulling. So, like a minute or two, yeah. I mean, 5 is okay too, but yeah. So, and then when you're taking it out, so I unpinned it, and then you're gonna want to unwrap, just like the brush, like unravel, like twist it out. But if you just have a haircut that day, I feel like we've upscaled this. You know, if you really want to do a roller set, it could be an upscale style, of course. I think ours, yeah, of course, yes. I think we thought of 95 because 75 is our Washington style. So we thought of like 95 could be this great just coming in blowout style. Okay, and then it's really full and has a lot of bounce, but we don't want it looking like let me see. Yeah, we just want to soften this up a little, you know?
The microphone died, switching over to voiceover. I'm going in with my texturizing shears to soften those layers we created earlier. This step removes any heaviness and gives the hair that effortless bouncy movement that every client wants. I'm focusing mainly through the mids and the ends, working with the natural fall of the hair and customizing each section to complement her face shape. This is what I call refining the flow. It's all about adding air and lightness into the haircut without losing shape. Notice how I'm slicing through the surface layers to break up the weight lines and create that seamless blend. Once everything feels balanced, I go in with my texturizing spray to finish up to add more volume and bounciness to those curls. As I'm applying that, some pro tips. The key here is detail. It's what separates a good haircut from a signature haircut. I want her to leave with hair that feels soft, moves naturally, and still has that fullness at the crown. Looking to learn more from me? Book a shadow day ticket, and I would love to have some one-on-one time. Thank you for watching.